You're listening to the Thriving Mindfully podcast. I'm Ananda Leeke, your Thriving Mindfully coach and podcast host. I'm also an artist, an author, a human design doula, and an interfaith reverend. The Thriving Mindfully podcast is a heart-centered, digital sacred space that I created to inspire and empower you to be present, well, and the real you. Tune into the latest conversation I've been having with myself and others about nurturing, transforming, and celebrating our lives, relationships, and career. So I want to talk about self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness is something that I'm leaning into even more in 2023. It's something that I really have found that I need to do on a regular basis, a daily basis. Don't always meet that daily intention. I am doing my best. Self-forgiveness is this process that starts with accepting my actions and the behaviors and the choices that have occurred with a couple of things, with loving kindness, compassion, non-judgment, and patience. And I'm giving myself the loving kindness, compassion, non-judgment, and patience because what's been getting in my way of forgiving myself is that I want to beat myself up for the choices that I've made that have gotten me to some situations that I'm in that I have to live out. I'm choosing better, but I'm living out the result of some previous choices. And so I'm wound up in this place inside of me that recognizes that I need to forgive myself. But I can't always get past accepting that what I've done, the choices that I've made have occurred and that I can't change what happened. That's part two. Self-forgiveness is like what I've had to do with self-forgiveness is break it down into 3 parts. That first part I talked about is me accepting my actions and behavior and choices that got me to where I'm at with loving kindness, compassion, non-judgment, and patience. The second part is knowing that with self-forgiveness, I can't change what happened. I can't change the actions, the behavior, and the choices in the past. They're in the past. Part 3, which is a big piece of it, is being willing to move forward by letting go of my feelings and emotions that I'm associating with what went wrong. That's the part of me that is saying, let go of the criticism, the judgment, the anger, the blame, the shame, the resentment, and any other emotion or thought that is getting in the way of me forgiving myself. And that ain't always easy to do. Self-forgiveness causes me, I can only talk about me, it causes me discomfort many times because it brings up my shit, the thoughts and the feelings that I may want to avoid, I want to run from. Self-forgiveness, I'm discovering that practicing it is one of the best ways for me to strengthen my capacity to be soft with myself, to be soft as fuck with myself, to slow down and offer myself freedom today by any means necessary so that I can be who I have been created to be this year and every year thereafter and each day. Again, it's a process. It ain't happening overnight, and it's happening in parts. Self-forgiveness reminds me that I am imperfect, that I'm an imperfect human being who makes choices and says stuff and does things that are messy, that are inappropriate, that cause me and others to sometimes struggle, that I create drama, I hurt myself and others, and so on and so on. So one of the things that I've been doing to open myself up to practice self-forgiveness is connecting with my heart. My heart is my sacred space of vulnerability, where when I slow down and offer myself freedom today with just a breath, and I get still, I can begin to hear what my heart has to say. And lately my heart has been telling me to let go of trying to make it perfect, to let go of what did or did not happen last year in terms of me organizing some things, to let go of it's 23 days into 2023 and I'm still struggling with some of the things that I struggled with in 2022, to let go of the pressure, the extreme pressure that my overachieving chief operating officer archetype, Madeline, wants to put on me. Is to let go of the criticism from my inner critic, Broomy, better known as Broomhilda. Is to let go and to do the best that I can as an imperfect human being, to let go of that pressure. And when I can get still and hear my heart, I can connect with the real me that has a commitment to and practices loving kindness, compassion, non-judgment, patience, and what? Forgiveness for myself first. So I'm going to stop it here and just ask you, what is self-forgiveness for you? What do you need to forgive yourself for? And then what would your life look and feel like if you forgave yourself? Wherever you find this podcast, I'd love to hear your comments. So leave a comment. Let me know what's going on in terms of your self-forgiveness journey. During the month of January, towards the middle part of February, it's Aquarius season. We follow the astrological calendar in the Thriving Mindfully Academy, and our themes are connected to the astrological season. And right now, since it's January 23rd, we are in Aquarius season, and our theme for this period is forgive yourself. We use that theme to honor ourselves in our mindful self-care classes. We have 2 classes coming up in February the 13th and the 27th, and those are for Thriving Mindfully Academy members. If you tune in to the next set of messages, you'll hear an invitation for you to think about joining me as a Thriving Mindfully Academy member so that you can get access to those classes, as well as the monthly digital self-care package, as well as the annual virtual retreats. We have one coming up in April, and then we have another one in the fall. Those are online. And you also get to come to, if you're in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you get to come to the Soft as Fuck Sundays because you have a ticket. that is a part of your membership. The next Soft as Fuck Sunday will be held on February 26th and March 26th at 2 to 3 p.m. at Key Kratom CBDT, 1517 U Street Northwest. Tune in to the next message so you can get more details on how to get your ticket. I'll see you next time. I want to offer you an opportunity to become a soft revolutionary with me in 2023. That's right, a soft revolutionary. A soft revolutionary is a person who is ready to make a commitment to slowing down and offering yourself freedom today by any means necessary. And you're going to be able to do that with my support at 3 different in-person events that I'm hosting in January, February, and March in DC. So let me tell you what's about to go down. On January 22nd and February 26th and March 26th at 2 to 3 p.m., I am hosting the first ever Soft as Fuck Sunday series at Key Kratom CBDT, located at 1517 U Street Northwest in DC. And so the Soft as Fuck Sunday series is sacred space for you to meditate, reflect, journal, set intentions, and share in a safe space with my support and with a safe community that I am looking forward to leading. Join me by going to anandaleeke.com/soft to get your ticket. Your investment is $23. And we ask that you wear your mask during the event to keep everyone safe. See you at the Soft as Fuck Sunday series. So 2023 for me is a year about diving deep into the self. I am diving deep into myself, and I'm helping my clients in my coaching practice, as well as in the Thriving Mindfully Academy, to dive deeper into themselves so that they can trust and understand and know themselves from the inside out. And one of the ways that we're doing that is through this incredible gift that I was invited to explore 2 years ago during my own coaching sessions with my amazing coach, Marilyn Fontaine. That gift that I like to call the gift that keeps giving is human design. Human design is many things to many people. And I always like to ask people to define it for themselves, because it really is an invitation to experiment and practice with a system that was developed in 1987. And human design is a self-empowerment tool. And for me, I say that human design is a self-empowerment tool that shows you where and how to access your body's awareness and wisdom. And in doing that, you empower yourself to be present, well, and the real you in your life, relationships, and career. Really what it does is it helps you thrive mindfully. And like we like to say, it helps you embrace thriving mindfully as a heart-centered approach to just being. You are a human being, not a human doing. And so human design marries ancient wisdom systems, including the African science of astrology. I did say African because astrology was born in ancient Kemet, which is known as ancient Egypt. It marries the Chinese I Ching, the Hindu chakra system, and the Jewish Kabbalah, along with quantum physics. Now, I say that human design is a spicy gumbo that's made from a recipe that only you can enjoy. Your human design recipe gives you the ingredients you need to navigate your life and express your divine talents, skills, and potential. And these ingredients come in the form of some things that could sometimes confuse you. When you go to any human design website, you'll see this chart. It's a body graph, and you'll see numbers and shapes and astrological signs and planet signs, and it can look like a lot. And so with this body graph, you're able to see your human design type, also known as your human design aura. You're able to determine your strategy. There's 5 different energy types. I'm not trying to tell you all about them in one swoop, but there's an authority that helps you make decisions, make better choices in your life. There are profiles and centers and so much more. Now, one of the reasons why I'm sharing human design and taking a deeper dive into integrating it into the work that I do and helping to empower, inspire people just like you to show up as their real selves, is because it's been one of the most powerful experiences that I've had. It's really given my life greater meaning and has helped me look back at different parts of my life and get a better understanding for how I was making certain decisions and how I got to this point. Now, it took me a couple months to really breathe it all in when it was first introduced to me in 2021. At one point, it clicked in, and then I took a deep dive into understanding it for myself, and then how I could use it in my business. And I took a couple of different courses with some human design teachers, and they introduced me to how to read a human design chart, how to support folks just like you who were new to human design, how to take my own understanding and open it up to inspire and empower you to get your own understanding, to practice it, and to get to know it by experimenting with it. Because that's the only way. You can read books, watch videos, hear podcasts, have someone tell you about it, but until you actually begin to experiment with it for yourself, then it doesn't really make a lot of sense for you. It's just up in your head. You gotta allow it to move into your body and allow it to move into your heart and your spirit. And so I have been able to show up stronger because of the human design. And in 2022, I started drawing my idea of what a human design chart looked like based on my features as an African-American woman and my creativity. And when I started drawing my design, I started embodying it more. And it's something that I'm offering to folks that I coach, and I'm creating collages along with that. So I'm going to stop right there and just say that learning about and embodying my human design is a lifelong practice. It's magical, it's messy, it's mysterious, and it's meaningful. And it often feels like I'm in labor and I'm ready to give birth. That's why I turn to a coach to help me understand it. Because a coach held space for me and offered guidance and support. And that's what I'm doing now. And I call myself a human design doula because I'm holding space for you, where you're able to feel safe, seen, and heard. And in creating this sacred and safe space, I'm offering you compassion, curiosity, clarity, and a commitment to your highest good. And I'm offering you guidance and support so that you can learn and use human design in the way that works best for you. Tune into what I have to say next to find how we might work together in you learning and integrating human design into your life, relationships, and career. One of the best ways to develop your own understanding of human design is by getting a reading, by getting a coaching session. And so that's what I'm offering as your human design doula. Go to AnandaLeeke.com/human design to learn how we can work together. Thanks for tuning in to the Thriving Mindfully podcast. If you're ready to be inspired and empowered with my coaching support, join me in the Thriving Mindfully Academy. Visit AnandaLeeke.com/academy. Now, if you're ready to dive deeper and move past your comfort zone with my one-on-one coaching program, book a discovery call with me today. Visit AnandaLeeke.com. If you need something juicy to read, check out my 3 mindfulness books, Love's Troubadours, a self-love and yoga-inspired novel, That Which Awakens Me, a mindful creativity memoir, and Digital Sisterhood, a mindful technology memoir. Go to AnandaLeeke.com/books. All of my books are available on Amazon.com. Well, that about wraps us up. And as I always like to say, may we all continue to embrace thriving mindfully in everything that we think, feel, say, and do. See you next time.